Hi everyone, it's Strawberry Shortcake here. I'm back with another speed build video, but this time it's in The Sims, and this time I am exhausted. At the time of recording this, it's around 7:11 a.m. right now, and honestly, I had to drag myself out of bed to do this because I knew I promised this to you guys. I said I was gonna do a voiceover, but it's not that I was procrastinating, it's just that the school week, ever since school started back up, I've just been extremely busy, so I haven't had the time to really wake up early and actually do the voiceover video. So usually this voiceover stuff, I think this is gonna be like a once in a while thing, like maybe like once every few weeks or something, once every few videos, I don't know, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Let's talk about the build. Today we are building a castle, and it was actually a castle of one of my characters in a story that I'm making up in my head, and basically she's like a ruler and stuff, and you know, royalty, they need their castles. I kind of did that classic style of having the towers and stuff like that as the castle walls, and this was such a big build that I had to divide this up into like 2 other parts. So I have like 3 other videos that I have to edit and possibly make a voiceover of, and for me that's pretty funny, and maybe a little bit tedious, a little bit, because I'm used to talking on a mic, but it's like I have nothing to talk about, but my ramblings will keep you guys entertained, so I shouldn't worry too much. Let's see, I was actually thinking of like doing the voiceovers of like 2 other videos that I have in store, but I'm not sure if I want to do that because I just woke up and I have a foggy brain. I just got up and said, hey, let's just do it. The thing about me is that whenever I go to do something, I'm just like, okay, let's just go do it, because because I know myself, if I don't do something, I'm not gonna do it at all, like right then and there. I have to do it right then and there, or I'm not gonna do it at all, and then I'm gonna feel like garbage. And I know that's such a weird mindset, but it sucks, and I like feeling productive because that's what makes me happy, ironically, even though I want to be a lazy ball and lay in bed all day. But you know, I just keep myself busy and kind of force myself to do stuff like this anyway. Not that I don't enjoy it, it's just that, you know, I'm just tired because of school. Speaking of school, the school week has been, I guess, okay. You know, I just have to wake up. I have to get used to waking up early and stuff like that, and I should be fine. I actually woke up early on my own today and the day before that, so my body's already getting used to the schedule, I guess. So that's good, and I don't feel as drowsy. Like, I wake up a lot faster in terms of like myself, like, you know how you're actually awake but you're kind of out of it. It's like that, but you force yourself awake, kinda, and it's been working well for me. How has your guys' day been? Or your first week of school? You should tell me about it in the comments. I'm interested to hear. Mine, like I said, mine was fine. It's just that I really hate science now. Like, it's so boring. It's so boring, and I don't see the point of it, but I kind of have to do it anyway. I started calculating volumes, which that's going to be a ride. Hopefully I don't flat fall. Hopefully I don't fall flat on my face when I do it, because I honestly, that stuff is confusing. It's like I have to I guess, calculate the volume, use all these formulas, and multiply or divide something by pi. And I don't fully get it, but I don't know. I'm just really tired, and I just don't like school, so I'm gonna stop rambling about school. I'll check back on you guys in just a second. I'm gonna hop off the oh, dang it, voiceover. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna check on you guys in a few minutes, okay? Bye bye. Anyways, I'm back. I'm back and I decided to cut the video down because it was getting pretty long. So now we're just working on the exterior again. I finished most of the the layout, and it looks pretty good so far. I thought the theme with pink and white would go actually very well, and it does. It suits it. It looks very, very pretty, and I'm glad I did it. One thing I regret about this build though is not having a bigger garden, but that's kind of hard to do on a 50 by 50 plot, so I'm not sure if there's anything I could do about it anyway. So I can take what I can get, really. How I've already asked how you guys are. Man, my commentary or my voiceover is just dry today. I guess that's what happens when you force yourself up and start recording out of nowhere. It's just your mind goes blank. Speaking of which, does that happen to you? Like, when you force yourself to do something, is it better for you or is it worse in terms of creativity? Not like anything important, but when you're trying to be creative, when you force yourself to do it, does it get better or does it get worse? Because for me, it's kind of like a catch-22. It's like a 50-50 chance of it actually turning out worse or better than I initially thought. And that happens a lot. My mind lately has just been building, and I'm actually enjoying building in The Sims, but I also realized that I forgot that I need to also build in Minecraft. So like, I have to make sure to do a video on that soon, so that way people who subscribe from Minecraft, they can, have their content too, because I realized that I forgot. It was an accident. I've just been not dealing with a lot of stuff, but I have to adjust to the new school schedule, and I also have to kind of like get back in the groove of things. So I feel like once I'm in a few weeks into like the new school schedule, I feel like I'll get more casual and be able to like make more videos. One good thing about school coming back in session is that we'll have cool holidays like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that stuff. My family, we don't really go trick-or-treating, but we love going to we love doing activities. Like our school sometimes has a pumpkin patch thing, not a program, but I forgot what it was called, and we like to go there sometimes. We take our costumes there. We go through the cornfields. I remember, speaking of that, I remember trying traditional apple cider, and let me tell you guys, it tastes like medicine. It does not taste like anything it doesn't taste like the apple cider that we get from the store. Like, it tastes like medicine. It's kind of nasty, and my mother and my brother, for some reason, they like it, and I can't see why they like it, because it's so gross, and I don't see what they get about it. It's too, not creamy, but it's like, it has the consistency of medicine, and it tastes like it too. Like warm apple juice with like medicine in it, and that's really gross to me, and I don't see how they could like something like that. That's so gross. And well, other than that, everything else was pretty good, but I decided not to try anything else over there because I remember the sandwiches made me sick. No, I think that was another place. I don't think the pumpkin patch was responsible for my sandwich sickness. Speaking of getting sick from eating food, what is it called when you can't have too much of one thing or else you'll get sick? Because I can't eat a lot of cheese or else my body will like freak out and make my stomach hurt so bad. And I don't know why it does that, because it never did it before. At first I thought I was slightly lactose intolerant, which makes zero sense, but forgive me, I was half asleep at the time. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but maybe it's just the fact that I'm getting older and I can't eat a lot of and I'm getting sick of a lot of sweets. Like when I was little, I could inhale a bunch of chocolate and be okay. But I can't do that now. Now I get scratchy throat, I get slightly sick, and I have to be careful with the amount of chocolate that I'm eating. Maybe it's because family, we have a really healthy diet and we don't really gorge on junk food like that. We have it in small amounts. So it could be that maybe, but that's still strange. It shouldn't make me sick. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of weird. Like, does that happen for you? Do you have some sort of food that you can eat a little bit of, but if you eat too much, you'll get like really, really sick for no apparent reason? Because I feel like that everyone has that. Like, my brother, I don't think he likes. I can't remember what it is, but there's this one food that he doesn't like. He hates eating it. Not hates, but he made a funny comment saying it tasted like cow foot or something like that. He makes comments like that all the time. It's hilarious. But yeah, I should probably get back on topic to the build. I had such a hard time with the roof. Like, it was fun filling it in, but at the same time it was kind of hard to do because I'm still not really used to the Sims roof mechanics, and it's so sensitive to where you place stuff, and you have to click and drag, but it's so sensitive to it that sometimes it ends up deleting other stuff, or sometimes it intercepts with the rooms you have up there, or clips in with another object. It's so weird, and that's the only criticism about The Sims. There's also this game-breaking fence glitch, which I hate. It's a bane of my existence, where if you put like a fence gate over a fence, the fence itself just like disappears, and that is so irritating to me. I found a hack on YouTube how to get like the fences, make them reappear, but if I'm spending $25 on a game, and they expect me to pay $60 for the game packs, you should probably fix that bug, because that's not $60 game worthy. It's really not. It's a lot of money that a lot of people don't have, so you should at least make sure your game is running fine. Jeez. But that's what reminded me of. Oh, and this little glitch too, where the railings are acting up inside the house. Yeah, that's also kind of irritating. It looks weird, and for some reason makes my skin crawl, like the insides of bell peppers. And if you haven't seen the inside of a bell pepper, it's basically a bunch of clusters of seeds. Even saying the word cluster makes me so uncomfortable. It makes me want to grind my teeth. There's a bunch of clusters of seeds in this bell pepper, and it makes my skin crawl. It makes me want to punch it for some reason. I'm not sure why I want to punch it. Actually, I am sure, because it's disgusting, and that shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't exist. Why does it exist? It makes me mad. But 8 minutes. I just looked over at the recording time of this voiceover. It's been like 8 minutes of me rambling about random stuff, just jumping from one topic to another. I noticed that I stopped saying and so, or a lot, so that's pretty good. That probably means I'm getting used to it. I hope so, considering I haven't done this in a little while because I've been procrastinating slightly on it, but I should be okay. Oh, wait till you guys see the botanical garden of this place. Like, it's so pretty, and I have to remember to go back into the game and create or take screenshots so that way you guys can see all the rooms and interior. I want to know how I can do those cinematic tours like some Sims YouTubers do. Like, the camera will go in and it's all smooth and stuff, and I want to do that because I don't like taking pictures of every single room, which is one reason why I wanted to procrastinate it on procrastinate on doing it for so long is because I just simply didn't feel like it, especially with the pressures of entering school again, and there's so much I have to do. But I want to learn how to do that because it looks nice, it's smooth, and maybe there's like a mod for that or something. I'm not sure. The Sims community, though, they're pretty talented, and I really like building in The Sims. But one thing I don't like about it is sometimes the game will kill my computer. I mean, as in the sense, like sometimes my computer will randomly shut off while I'm recording a video in The Sims. That's how powerful it is. I'm pretty sure if I turn down the graphics settings, it would work. But no one wants to really do that. So you kind of just have to sit there and like suffer. It's either you record for only an hour and then hop right off, or you just don't record at all and just keep building and just take pictures of what you're doing, which is kind of annoying to me, but I can work around it. I'm stubborn enough to work around it. I don't let anything stop me. Like 9 times out of 10, I will find a way around whatever I can't do at the time. No one can really stop me except for like God and my parents, and that's really it. But I'm not sure if that's perseverance or stupidity, but either way, that's a part of me and that's a trait that I have. So here, this is what I'm talking about. This is the second part of the castle that I was talking about, I think, in the first voiceover. If I didn't mention it, I probably forgot, just being completely honest. But this one, it was actually my favorite part because it was kind of cool having these two buildings connect like that. And by the way, you can find me on the gallery under the name Plant Baby, but plant has an E at the end, and baby is also at the end with no spaces, all lower cases. And that's where you can find like all of my builds that I do for The Sims if you just want to like pick up any of these builds that you see on my channel. But yeah, this was actually pretty fun. I'm getting better at layouts and design than I was initially in The Sims. I remember that I used to copy and paste houses off the gallery when I first played The Sims because I had no idea how to build, and I wasn't into building into Sims. But the secret into good building in The Sims is literally just like having good custom content on your side and over decorate, and you'll be okay. Obviously, I'm kidding. There's some good content creators who like make these beautiful historical builds. Like, I watch those all the time. They always give me inspiration for my stuff, and it's really cool seeing something being recreated within The Sims, because it's like, how did you do that? And it takes a lot of skill, and it takes a lot of skill and patience in order to do something like that. And I like to listen to a lot of stuff as I build, because it probably gets boring after a while of me just building, and that's all I'm doing. So I usually like to listen to music and stuff like that in order to keep myself busy within the mind. And it's actually a good tactic, because it provides me with some inspiration actually to like build, which is why you see these little details within the builds, because I'm thinking of stories as I go along, and it reminds me of said stories. So like, as I'm going in, I'm self-consciously adding details, because I think that it would be really cool. And another thing about me is that I don't plan out my builds. I literally just go for it. I start recording and I go for it. Rarely do I ever just like plan it out, because that's what I see a lot of people do, and I feel like, number one, that wastes time. Number two, that takes money in the game. Of course, that takes money, which I don't like to waste. So that's one reason that I like to just go in and be creative. But the reason why I initially started doing that is because I didn't know you're supposed to plan out your builds. But I don't do it because I think it's like really cool to just go in and see what you can create within a like span of time. And something I noticed was that a lot of Roblox YouTubers do a lot of their stuff. It's like family home and stuff like that, but which I get why. That's what a lot of people want. You want like family homes and stuff like that, but probably for role plays. But I'm not a roleplay Roblox channel, so I have no interest in catering to that, which is probably why I kind of blew up in the first place, is because I was kind of different and I had a different theme from the rest, but that's okay. I feel like after this, I don't think I'm gonna do another voiceover, because my voice box is dry, and I'm editing all these videos at the same time, so my voice box is dry. I'm kind of tired, and I just want to get back in the bed. Like, I'm so tired, and it's finally the weekend. It's time for me to relax. But yeah, I have nothing else to say throughout this build. I have no other comments, but I'll check back with you if I do. I hope you enjoy the rest of the builds. Make sure to like and subscribe, share, comment with a friend, and check out my other videos, guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.
Un frissonnèrent d'horreur. Ça sur sa face.
What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, all right? get swallowed. And it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair.